The natural rhythm of our body is harmony that we should listen to with pure attention. If we are mindful, we can balance it out before it gets out of sync. This yoga sequence is designed to help you to connect to your inner source of wisdom, because your inner self is your inner guide. Okay, let's start in downward facing dog, please. Come onto all fours and place the feet behind you into plank pose to lift your butt up and find yourself in downward facing dog. Let's just warm up a little bit and stretch your heels back one at a time. And then reach both heels back and down. Take your gaze forward, step your right foot between your hands into lunge pose and place the back knee onto the floor. Lift your torso up and interlace your fingers behind you. Stretch back, stretch your hands, fingers back from your butt and open up your whole chest. While you do this, sink deeper with your hips more down. Stay here, keep on breathing. So the first exercise here is just to really open up your shoulders and your hips as they function as gateways to our inner self. Release the hands and place both hands to the inside of your right foot. Walk your right foot more out towards the edge of the mat and then place your hands fully down onto the mat. Look that your back knee is really behind. First stage of the pose, you can stay here. Second stage of the pose, bend your elbows or maybe even lower down your whole forearms to the mat. Keep on breathing. And reach your chest forward while you stay in this pose. Place both hands back onto the mat. Walk your foot again to the middle and stretch back into downward facing dog, please. You can pedal it out again here, feeling right and left, feeling the difference which we want to bring it back into balance. And then look forward, step the left foot forward, place the right knee down and lift up your torso. Interlace your fingers once again and stretch your hands back while you sink deeper with your hip, lowering down, inhaling, opening up the chest. Shoulders are wide open. Breathe here. And then inhale, come back forward, place both hands to the mat and walk your left foot outside. Maybe this is where you stay and there's enough of a hip opener happening, or you place your hands down. You might even have the possibility to reach down with your forearms, then come down here. And just stay for a moment, because the biggest gift we can give to ourselves is taking time for ourselves. On your next inhalations, come back up on your hands and push it back one more time into downward facing dog, please. From here, we will move into pigeon pose with your right leg first. Take your right knee behind your right wrist and walk your left leg a little bit more behind. Watch that your knee is outside of your outer right hip and point your foot down, the front foot down, as well as the back foot down into the mat. Stay here, lift your belly up, reach up with your chest, and then take the whole length of your upper spine down into a forward fold once again. Place the inside of the palms to each other, like an Anjali Mudra. And keep on lifting your whole heart forward, so you're not sinking down. You're keeping an inner uplift and open and wide collarbones, which help us to listen to ourselves, to reconnect to our inner wisdom. One more breath here. And then slowly move it up. Take your time. Be mindful to change to the other side with your left knee coming forward behind your left wrist. Take a moment, inhale here, lift your chest up, and then take that whole length down and forward into pigeon, second side. You can close your eyes just to be more mindful to your internal world. And then slowly come back up. Push back this time into plank position, please. From plank, you can either lower down your knees first or lower down in one piece. Place your elbows just beneath your shoulders with your arms parallel to each other. Preparation for Sphinx pose. Stretch back with your feet behind you while you lift your chest forward. Keep stretching from your hips all the way through your little toes in the back, while at the same time you reach up with the crown of your head above. Breathing and keep on opening up the chest. And then slowly release the pose. Take your hands to both sides, push back onto your knees, and then come to seated position, from which we're gonna lower all the way down to lay back. You take the soles of the feet together and your heels close to your pelvis. Let the knees open out to the side. Find a comfortable position with your hands, the palms of the hands facing upward. So your shoulders are open, your hips are wide open. This is the most nourishing pose for women to restore and create balance and harmony. Just relax yourself into the pose and be receptive.